Pellet food. Pellet food, some of the things I like about the pellet food itself is the fact that they sink to the bottom, so they allow fish to feed naturally. Um, other than, and they're also easier for the fish to eat or swallow as a whole compared to flakes. But depending on the type of fish that you have, it would determine what kind of food you would really feed them. But you can feed most fish or all fish pellets if you want to, or you prefer pellets over flakes, which are less messy uh, than the actual flake food itself. I feed my fish on and off beta pellets, not so much to my betas, but to all my fish, especially my mollies in general. Another thing I like about due to the fact that they do sink to the bottom, my algae eaters and my snails are able to feed on the pellets as well. Um, Ingredients and stuff are pretty much the same as flake food. Then the pellets themselves, really not too much of a difference. I mean, I would go out, let's say I want to give my fish, something a little different, something to swim around and go after. Pellets would be good too. Flakes will sink or stay at the top, but some of them could be a little harder to see, whereas the pellets would be more like, fish go after something that fits in their mouth. So, most fish, would go after pellets or see something that they can swim, especially if it gets in the way of water. I don't know how well you can see it here. The bubbles and stuff sinking down. And the water current would cause the pellets themselves, to float around, sink around, and allow fish to be more active when going to their food instead of it floating completely on the top and fish being able to get it. While some fish are surface eaters, most fish, or a lot of fish, are also mid-level and bottom feeders. So pellets would be good for the mid and bottom fish, but can also be, of course, ate from the top. So it gives three different areas that the fish can eat. So also too, when cleaning up after your fish, whenever you're supposed to clean up after a few minutes of feeding whatever they don't eat, unless you have like algae eaters or snails, it makes it a whole lot easier to clean up because you don't have little flakes that get down inside your gravel or any substrate. Whereas you got the pellets that just sit there, you grab your vac or your gravel vac or even a net if you prefer to use a net, and just immediately just scoop them up or siphon them out. Other than that, pellets good. I mean, you get the same source of protein and things like that that you need in them, that fish need to be healthy and happy, but also gives them more of an active lifestyle due to the fact that they're able to swim and go after it.